Hello everyone, I'm Gina R. And I'm back with episode 2 of 2022, Penny Hunt and Phil. Well, I got another penny box and I checked the enders through the peek holes and yep, it's a circulated box, which is really good. And I can see a couple of copper pennies in there. So let's go ahead and get this box open. Okay, I grabbed my penny dog screwdriver. Lucky screwdriver. And let me go ahead and run it through here. There we go. And let's see if we have anything here. I do not see any wheat cents as enders. I also don't see any 2009. That first box was a woozy. So it looks like it's going to be a good hunt. I do see a copper ender. So let's see if we can fill the cup this time. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back with row number 2. And I found a 2009D. And it's the formative years. Okay, row number 4. 2009 professional life. D-mint mark. Alrighty, row number 5. And we got a wheat cent. Let's see what year we have. And let me zoom in. A 1944D. I'll take it. Row 6, and I have another 2019 Denver formative years. Row number 8, and I got a birth and early childhood 2009D. Row number 9, another birth and early childhood 2009D. Row number 10, I got a formative year 2009D. Row 11, a 2009D, formative years. Row 12, another 2009 Denver, formative years. Still in row 12, another 2009 Denver. And I got the presidency. Okay, row number 14. I have a birth and early childhood 2090. Okay, I'm in row 22 and I have my second wheat cent. It's a 1952. That is so cool. So that's wheat cent number 2. Uh-oh. And look what I just saw peeking out the back. Let's see if I can get it. Of course, another 2009. And it's the presidency year. Okay, let me go through the rest of this row. Row 13, a 2009D, birth and early childhood. Row 25, and I'm back with another 2009D. And it's a very nice looking professional life. Okay, row number 16, and I have another birth and early childhood. Oh wow, this is my first 2009 Philly. All of them have been Denver mark. Cool. Let me continue searching. Roll number 30 and another 2009D. And it's the professional life. There we go. Okay, I'm on row 31. And I have this odd colored cent. If you look at the one in back, that's the color it's supposed to be. But this is kind of like a goldish color. So let's flip it over and see what it is. Oh, wow. It's a 1959. But it has that strange gold color to it. Might be plated or something. That is a cool find. I'll take it any day. Okay, I'm back with another 2009. And let's see what it is. 2009 Denver. Okay. That's birth and early childhood. We found wheat cent number 3 in row 33, and it's a 1946. Wow. Cool. We continue hunting. Okay, I'm still in row 33. We have the formative years, 2009. Another cool find. Okay, I'm still in row number 39, and I have my 4th wheat cent. And it is a 1958 D. Yeah, there we go. Wow, that's pretty cool. Alrighty, I'm on row 44, and I found another 2009, and let's see if it is a D mint mark. And yes, it is. So we have birth and early childhood. Let me continue with the hunt. Row 37, and I have another 2009 professional life, and this is a 2009 Denver Mint. Roll number 38, and I have another 2009. No mint mark. And it's the formative years. Okay, I'm done searching the box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my 1975 to 2013 and see if I have any upgrades. Unfortunately, I did not find any slot fillers, but maybe we can find some upgrades. So I'll be right back. I did have one upgrade for my 1941 to 1974 folder, and that's the 1970D. So I'm going to go ahead and switch those out. I also found this 1987 that will be a slightly better upgrade. So let me go ahead and switch them out. And my last upgrade would be this 2012. The new one's just a little bit better. Not by much, but I'm still going to go ahead and swap them out. I did find a good amount of the 2009 commemorative Lincoln cents. I'm going to start off with this one right here. There were 8 2009 birth and early childhood, and 1 that was a Philly mint mark. Then for the formative years, I had 6 and 1 that was a Philly mint mark, or they basically don't have a mint mark. I had 4 of the professional life. It's upside down. 4 of the professional life. And 2 of the presidency when he was up in Washington. So this time I was able to find all 4. So that was pretty cool. I did find quite a few cents in the 60s. In fact, I found this, both of these are 1959, and I think this one's going to be an upgrade. So I'll check it in the album, compare it to the one that's already there if I get it to focus. Usually when I zoom in, it'll focus. There we go. So I'm going to compare this to the one in the album. I think this will be an upgrade. So I'm going to hold on to that. I'm going to put it here on the side. But let me go back over here and start off with this one. This is a 1960 Denver, 61 Denver, 62 Denver, and I got quite a few of those. 63 D&P, 64 D&P, 65, 66, 67. Then I have 68 D and P. Then as you see, I have 3 sets of 69. Because I have 69D and 1969. But these four are kind of special. And I'll show you why. Let me get a little. The roof looks like it's floating. Now this one not so much, because you can probably see a little bit of the column over here on the left. But then look at this. It's missing those columns. So I at least have 3 good ones. That first one's kind of still questionable. And let me give you an example of, here's a 1969D. And you see how it has those little lines? That's the way it's supposed to look, with those little lines that connect the building. And then the one that I showed you, they're missing. And it's a 1969D. So that's pretty cool to find 3 of them. And I also found a San Francisco 1971 San Francisco. So that's pretty cool. So I went back to my folder and I compared the new 1959 to the one that was in there. And yes, it will most definitely upgrade it. So I'll be upgrading that, and that'll be 5 upgrades. I did find 4 wheat cents in this hunt. The first one was a 1944D. 1952. 1946, and a 1958D. So that was not bad. And finally, my copper cup. I did about the same as the last box. Didn't find too much copper, but it's still something. So this was a fun hunt. I really did enjoy it. I did find some interesting stuff. Still finding a lot of 2009s. That's unusual. That did not happen in 2021. But 2022 is a whole different year, and definitely different amount of finds. I want to thank you for watching, and until next time, happy hunting, happy collecting. Bye, everyone.